Hey, how are we doing today? It's a Tuesday. Hope things are going well. I know here in Northern California we're getting some warmer temperatures. I think we're calling for triple digits tomorrow. Yeah, not looking forward to that. Yeah, I always prefer the cool weather because with the cool weather you can always bundle up and get warmer. Hot weather, after a while you can run around naked, ain't going to do any good. But that's all you can do. You just have to learn to adapt with what you got. Can't do anything with the weather. Hey, this is David here with you. We're talking about balancing the triad of body, mind, and spirit to improve your health, wellness, and fitness. So all last week we talked about what are you hungry for. We went over a bit of an overview. We talked about body, then mind, then spirit, and then kind of gave a little wrap up. And then yesterday I did a bonus, which was what are you hungry for? And this basically was bonus number 1, and that was dead battery. So today is what are you hungry for? Bonus number 2, menu change. So we can go through and figure out what it is that fulfills us, what enriches our life, what lights us up, what keeps us going, what works for us, and what doesn't work for us. But we work on those things that fill us up. What are we hungry for? The things that we want to do, the essence, that just really drives us. So sometimes we go through and they're working really good. We're doing those things. We're making things happen. We feel good. We're fulfilled. We're enriched. We're enlivened. And then suddenly, for some reason, they no longer satisfy us. We think we say we're hungry for them, but yet when we kind of take them in, it doesn't do any good. Well, that sometimes is what you can say is the menu changes. One of the ways to kind of think about it is there are times that what once fulfilled you, once filled you up, no longer does. Things happen in life. That's one thing. The only constant in life is change. I think most of us know that, or quite aware of it. Don't necessarily like it, but yeah, the only constant in life is change. And I think that's where things kind of happen here. Now sometimes it can be a slight adjustment in the menu. Sometimes it's a major adjustment. So if you're going through, like for example, myself, I'm not sure if I touched bases on this last week or not, but about the idea of changing the menu. I used to love going to the gym. That was my happy place. I loved going to the gym. I loved working out. And then after a while, it wasn't fulfilling for me. It got to the point I got tired of the commute. I got there and just things weren't happening. Just for whatever reason, I was actually getting hurt. Not doing anything stupid, not doing anything crazy. I mean, I'd stick a dumbbell on the rack and pull muscle on my back. It's like, what in the world? Got to the point where that was no longer going to the gym itself. Not so much working out, but going to the gym itself was a drudgery. It wasn't fulfilling me more. I was no longer hungry for that. So I switched things up and started working out at home. Now, for now, that actually fills me. I can't even imagine going to the gym to work out. There's a couple times I do miss certain aspects, especially when I got changed between different exercises. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't fill me. Even right now, what happens even right now for myself is you can have a certain routine you're doing, you love it, the workout's doing great, you like it, but after a while, it's like, I need a change. Maybe it's mental stimulation. You don't want to do the same thing over and over again, so it's time to change things up. It's no longer fulfilling you. You're not hungry for that. You're still hungry for something, but not that particular item. Instead of steak, now you want the chicken, okay? You can get the idea there. Same thing there. You might go through and learning. I mean, you can go through and learn a musical instrument. It just absolutely fulfills you, but maybe in the way you're doing it. You maybe have so learning a musical instrument, might as well go with that since I just mentioned it. You have a teacher, they go through the program, whatever it is you're working, you're going through it, and then suddenly it's like, this is boring. I don't like this. I mean, I still kind of want to play, but maybe you need to find a new teacher, a new way to approach it. Spirituality, finding ways, maybe the group of people with it. We talked about those that energy vampires, those that take the life from you, those that give it away, what things kind of suck the life out of you. You know, there's times they might have friends that were great. They were going through, you're with them, you did things together, fulfilled them up. Now suddenly, you may have changed, you might have grown some growth, why they haven't. So suddenly, the things they do and that you used to do, you no longer really enjoy doing it. It doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't liven you up. So it's time to adjust things. So it's just basically simply realizing that it's okay. Things that once you were hungry for, that once filled you up and enlivened you and enriched you, no longer do. It's part of change. And sometimes we do go through, as we learn ourselves, we learn personal growth, personal development. As we grow, as we change, as we develop, we, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of what I'm trying to say here. But as we enrich ourselves, we change ourselves. So do certain things around us. What we used to like, we no longer like doing. We want to do something else. So it's okay, but just understand if it once fulfilled you and no longer doesn't, it doesn't mean anything's wrong with you. It's just that you've grown and learned and evolved. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to think of, evolved. So you learn, grow, develop, evolve. You evolved yourself to a higher level, and what's fulfilled you no longer does. That's okay. It's part of the process. And then you get to go through it again and figure out what does it. Is it only a slight shift over here? Is it still doing the exact same thing, but maybe just in a slightly different way? Or is it doing something completely different? That's something you're going to figure out for yourself. But if you want to dive deeper in this, I'm going to put a post, which as of the time of filming this video, I got to catch up in the last 2 videos as well. So I got 3 extra posts I got to put in there at the time I'm filming this. But it's always going to be in the Facebook group. The link is in the description if you want to dive deeper on the topic of what are you hungry for. Link's going to be in the description. So that, I think, wraps up, unless I kind of think of something for tomorrow. But if not, we'll start a new topic tomorrow, most likely. But enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Balancing to you. Bye-bye.